This is Sound Off 60, Southwest Louisiana's premier sports show.
Coaching staff was just like, you need to go through the same routine you were going through in the minor leagues. It's going to happen. Yeah. Our skipper actually moved me up to the 2-hole in the order in the middle of that and said, hey, you're our guy, you're going to play, and we believe in you. And then got a few hits, started believing in myself.
Hey, Nate. Oh, Julio's coming back. Oh, forget it. The game's over. Forget it. The game's over. Oh, Julio.
Sound Off 60 is presented by Jack Daniel's Bar and Grill at LaBerge Casino Resort. Here are the guys, Rick, Scooter, and Kevin.
It's our Christmas holiday show coming to you right now. Sound Off 60 from Jack Daniel's at LaBerge Casino. Welcome, gentlemen. Merry Christmas. The reason why I say that is because this show will run through Christmas.
Yes, it will.
The Monday, it's a very having chance of how the holidays fall. Christmas is on Monday. Everybody knows. Get all your lists, naughty and nice, that kind of thing done. So this show will air through the Monday. And we'll have our new show, we'll call it our New Year's Week show, being produced and airing on Tuesday, December 26th. Are we clear? You didn't get the memo on that.
Well, the thing I'm a little bit disappointed at, for years now, we've always had the Santa hats. Scooter didn't bring them. He was told in the memo to bring the hats, and he didn't bring them, Rick. So I'm not starting off, not starting off my holidays that good yet.
And it makes my year to see you wear that Christmas hat.
We got to do better than that. Doggone it.
Look at it, Rick.
Better than that. How about we'll do it one week. We'll put our holiday hats on top of our helmets.
Normally we have the little Christmas bulbs, the lights, and everything going on. And it's like we're just kind of getting old, and we're just like kind of getting set in our ways now.
I don't know.
That's got to change, man.
Speaking of getting old, I need some sympathy votes.
Well,
I called our man here. No, I called our man. I said,
Scooter,
I have been struck down with this flu bug.
You got to play hurt.
He knew about it.
You got to
I
play
said,
hurt.
I cannot do the show. He pulled me off injured reserve.
I had to, Rick.
You are not going to be on injured reserve. I am pulling you off. You are doing the show. I said,
Scooter,
you know, what if you guys get infected? We don't care. We're strong. Our immune system is good. Better move.
Look, Scooter. Scooter, when I went by to check on Rick
besides getting a flu from me,
to determine if he could do the show tonight or not, the first thing I wanted to see if he was having any kind of tremors like this or anything.
Oh, I had tremors, all right.
But he was okay, so I said he could go back in. He could go back in then.
Let me tell you, after this show, production crew, disinfect the mics.
We will, everything.
Everything.
We will.
Clean everything. Hazmat suits.
It's going around.
We need hazmat
I had it the
suits.
week before, Rick. It's going around, man. It is.
Out there. I could have brought masks. Another good prop for the show. I forgot the mask.
That would have been good, Rick. Rick, that would have been a good prop, man.
At the house.
It would have been.
I'm telling you, gentlemen and folks out there, viewers, if you get it, go to urgent care.
It can be bad.
It put me down, and I'm still down. Okay?
No, it can be bad. There's no doubt about that.
I got nothing?
Nothing, Rick. Nothing, man.
Because it's bad.
You got to deal with it, Rick.
Really
Just got to deal with it.
Don't.
Or maybe I just never feel good and don't know when I have.
That's it,
I'm breaking
exactly.
out in the chills right now.
I know it.
Chills to being hot.
But it'll be over
being
soon,
cold.
though.
Anyway, I'll make it through. I'm not looking for sympathy votes, but
We feel for you, Rick.
Be fishing.
well,
He
I'm fishing,
really hard,
man.
Scooter, if you know what I mean.
Just a little nicety. It's Christmas time. All that stuff you put in those this week's emails and text about being so touchy, warm, and feeling toward us. You know when he texts back? I'm not speaking out of school. He says, I don't know. He was all touchy.
Hey, man, look.
He was drunk.
I love you.
You were drunk. You were at a party somewhere.
He must have been.
He had to be.
I love my two guys, man. Hey,
Like you always stuck up for him.
I love my two guys,
You
man.
pulled him on all kind of
And I love
jams.
you too, Kevin. But the basis of our relationship is picking fun at each other. Mushy gushy.
He was really mushy and gushy, let me tell you. Let me tell you. He said it was the time of year.
It was the time of year, Rick, when you say those kind of things, man. The ones you love, man. It's what you do.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. And I meant every word of it, too.
I'm still uncomfortable.
I meant every word of it, too.
That doesn't mean
I'm uncomfortable with it.
that doesn't mean I'm not going to call you an idiot.
I know
Sometime in the course
it'll
of the
happen.
hour.
And I'm just going to say, hey, Rick, I love you, but I'm still right again.
If I have the
That's all.
strength and the bell works, okay? All right,
Can we talk some football? Because I've got a lot of stuff on my mind tonight, Rick. A lot.
We got a fun show tonight. We're going to talk about the Saints with a not so pretty win, but in the NFL,
a win's a win.
And we've talked about that before. They take care of the Jets. We'll deal with that. Aaron Rodgers comes back. You know, I thought it was a long shot, but boy, the Panthers, they just keep winning too.
They do.
They have
that makes it tough, Rick.
That
makes it tough, man.
Corner. So it's going to be
Cam Newton has. For some reason,
we'll go into a little bit of that. All right. At some point, I know you're going to give I want the Hobbs Holiday Bowl update. Okay?
Oh, my God.
Who won? Who lost?
Man.
Who had the best game performance and maybe the best corporate sponsorship name of a bowl?
Wow.
Because they're all called now something. You know,
They are.
They're named after a municipality. They used to be. My favorite was the Poulon Weed Eater Bowl.
Everything.
Well, that one sets the bar high.
Yeah, that one sets the bar.
That does, no doubt.
We have a new winner.
I want to hear that. So the Hobbs Holiday Bowl update at some
That'll be
point.
fun.
All right. Later on in the show, it may take a couple segments, but again, was it a catch or a touchdown? We had a couple of them. Jesse James and the Steelers. Interesting name for a football player, but the Steelers had the Patriots.
Interesting name to get robbed.
Yeah. I know. To get robbed.
Yeah.
The Steelers finally had a chance to beat the Patriots, but that touchdown.
They had them on the ropes.
I'm
They
sure
had them.
you've seen it. We'll debate that one. And then the Cowboys and Raiders, it came up again. We'll talk about that and some funky maneuverings by the referees in that game.
Unbelievable, Rick. Unbelievable. That takes an whole segment by itself.
Some fun stuff. Later on in the show, an interesting little treat because it's the holiday.
Yes.
A member of the Los Angeles Clippers dance line is in Southwest Louisiana.
Yes.
Her name is Hannah Cormier. She's from the area. She dances on the dance squad with the NBA's Clippers.
Yes.
She's in town doing a clinic. They're dancing at the McNeese game tomorrow night. All kind of stuff.
A lot of fun stuff going on for the kids.
I have no idea what to ask her.
You will. I bet something will come to mind.
How high can they kick? I don't know.
Oh, my God.
You'll think of something.
Oh, my God.
But that'll be fun.
Yes, it will be.
All right,
the entire Los Angeles Clippers dance team came to Lake Charles?
No, only a few of them. Only a few of them. It wasn't the whole entire one. No. She mostly came with some of her friends because she's from here.
Yeah.
And she wanted, normally all the girls do those camps around the country where they're actually from because it's kind of a downtime for them, you know, to do it. So, giving back is what it is, Rick. It's giving back.
I don't know that, but I can imagine these NBA dance teams, like sometimes maybe the NFL, they have backups in different groups because of schedules.
Yeah, exactly,
Rick. They got to interchange them and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
That'll be fun.
It will be.
I don't know if she's going to be decked out in LA Clipper attire.
We don't know. I don't know. She may. I don't have no idea.
You know, we'll have a lot of fun.
Yes.
So as we get ready to go to break and put this one to bed, on a scale of 1 to 10, the Saints' performance in the Dome. Every game is a must-win. This was a must-win against a very game Jet team.
Well,
these guys played hard. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Going into it, it was can't lose.
Can't lose.
Yeah.
And didn't lose.
I don't know. I would give it a 6.5. Maybe.
I'm in there too. I'm in there at about a 6. You know.
But you know, this time of year, you don't worry about it.
You gotta win.
Yeah.
You gotta win.
And the thing is, Rick, you know what? You don't want to put yourself up against the wall because you got Atlanta out there.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
And they're kind of turned the corner somewhat too, Rick.
If you're watching our show early in the week, Monday night, football, big game for Saints fans.
Yeah.
It's Falcons and Bucks.
Yeah.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. All the way.
Every time
all the way,
need
go
the
Bucks.
to beat somebody.
I don't think they can beat Atlanta. I think Atlanta's going to beat the snot out of them, okay? Well, honestly. I think they're going to beat the snot out of them.
Many people. They've only got 4 wins on the year. Very good point, newspaper boy.
They're going to beat the snot out of them.
We'll take our short pause here. Any sympathy votes as we go to break?
Rick, we're feeling for you, but you're going to get through the show, though, buddy. Let's keep rolling.
Coughing and hacking and break out in a
hey, just like Scooter said, we'll just keep it on that side. Keep it on that side, Ricky. We'll be fine.
my TV brothers.
We love you, Ricky.
I get nothing.
But we had to take you off injury reserve, my buddy.
We'll take a short pause. We'll dig deep into the Saints' wins over the Jets. Where does the power now lie in the whole NFC, AFC situation? Later on in the show, was it a touchdown or was it a catch? I think we all have opinions. I'm interested to hear where we fall. We're coming back in about 2 minutes to Jack Daniels at LeBaire. Stay right there.
Sound Off 60 is presented by Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at LeBaire's Casino Resort.
What makes the perfect holiday beer? More taste, only 96 calories. And maybe an ugly sweater. Happy holidays from Miller Lite.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 1
The 2018 Toyota Camry is here, and it is a remarkable product. So remarkable, in fact, we're going to do something a little different with this commercial. We're just going to spend the rest of this 30 seconds showing you this car. So if you're one of those people that's always said, yeah, the Camry's not really the car for me, you might be exactly who this car is for. Come see it today at Lake Charles Toyota.
All right, welcome back to Jack Daniels at LeBear's, our Christmas show. Happy holidays.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
What a happy holiday.
Who's naughty? Who's nice? I guess we'll find out by the end of the hour.
We will.
And if you want to give me my present by the end
We
of the
always got
show,
something for you and
you're
Scooter,
more than
man.
welcome.
Always.
You're more than
You guys are at the
welcome to do
top of
that.
my list. You know
I
that.
got a piece of paper?
It can come in handy in the NFL.
You never know.
NFL.
You never
We'll
know,
get into more of
Scooter,
that
huh?
Later. Oh, my
Unbelievable.
God, what a story that is. All right, country music on the stage here at Jack Daniels
Yes.
Friday and Saturday, especially during the holidays. Mark Reeves and Twisted X is coming up on the stage this Friday, and Bree Bagwell on Saturday. Good lineup of country music here at Jack Daniels coming up later. All right, let's talk about the Saints and the Jets and the win in the Superdome
Yes.
for the New Orleans Saints. Again, Mark Ingram, when he gets into that second, the guy has a little juice himself.
A little bit.
We all talk about Alvin Kamara speed, but those fat little legs can get moving.
I can't believe you.
Pretty good. I mean, he's a thick
No, he
man.
can't. He's a thick guy. He is.
But
And
he
I mean,
can get it. The first run, I thought it possibly was a touchdown.
Not possibly. I think
It
it
was. Why
But-
didn't
but-
Peyton throw a red flag?
I don't know. I don't know. He
And
didn't.
he's
He
quick
did.
with the
Yeah,
red
he is.
flags.
And you know, that was just one of a series of things. The whole game, it looked like they're about to put this team away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't happen,
But
Scooter.
little things like that kept blowing up in their face.
Right.
Yeah.
And you think, I mean, I know every team has somebody up there.
Yeah.
And, you know, they had an injury timeout. They had plenty of time.
I don't
Yeah.
get it. I really
Well,
don't.
it's-
A Jet was hurt on the play.
Yeah.
I mean, all they can say is no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you lose
And-
a timeout.
Well,
And-
but
and you
it's
know-
worth
that's
it. I mean,
worth
it looked
It
like
is.
he was in for
If
the
it's a
count.
score, Rick,
I know.
if it's a score, I'm going to question it. I mean, Sean Payton's a
got
pretty
it.
smart guy,
I don't
too.
really
But the
understand.
thing is,
They're supposed to check every score anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
As
But-
much time as they had, I couldn't believe the NFL. Of course, I couldn't believe a lot of what the NFL
yeah,
decided.
to actually have looked at it, Scooter, and have
But
actually known.
But they, why didn't they?
But when he was running at the angle in which Ingram was running early in the game, I thought he had to be out. I mean,
Yeah.
those thick little legs.
Yeah.
It had to be
I
out.
thought about
But
it
wa-
when it happened.
It was,
Yeah.
it was in. He was in.
And
Well,
the
I
thing,
think he was, but you know.
Oh, I say he was in.
Maybe they say it was too close to overturn.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they should have at least.
but
asked.
but
Great
Sean,
one. Great one.
even so looking, you know, guys, we always have eyes that are not always on the field, but are upstairs. And upstairs always makes that call
You would
to
think.
say, Coach, go ahead, do it, pull it, call it.
Throw it.
Apparently they told him, Coach,
He was
no,
out.
he was out.
I don't get that.
You know,
All right,
because
so
that's where it comes from. It
the
comes from
first-
upstairs
the
is where it comes
first-
from.
And that was it only resulted in a field goal. And the second one, of course, put the game away, obviously,
Yeah.
because it was nip and tuck. A beautiful breakaway, and
Yeah.
he got in that time. He
Yeah.
was not going out.
Yeah.
Well, the game was already over then.
I know,
In
but
fact,
it was
that's
it
one of
was
those
nice.
questions. I could make the argument he should have taken a knee on the one.
On the one, Scooter,
Nah, go in and score.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't argue, but
I know what you're saying, but no. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You talked about the things that kept popping up and derailing the Saints was the turnovers.
Yeah.
All right, especially the fumbles. All
Yeah.
right, the picks
Against
were-
a team that didn't
And
have
that's-
a turnover in his previous 4 games.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just how crazy.
you know,
it can
but
be.
you know, was it Brandon Coleman with both?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
granted, it was good hits. Jamal Adams, the former LSU
LSU
Tiger, had
player.
something to do
Yeah.
with the first one. The second one, you got to protect it. And he still played. I'm
And-
just shocked that Peyton left him in the game. He kept going back to
Well,
it.
I mean-
you know? So apparently Peyton recognized it was good defensive play, too.
Yeah. But still, Rick, you know what? Those kind of plays, regardless if you feel that it was legitimate, he was hit and you couldn't avoid it, but those kind of plays sometimes, if you let it get away from you, can cost you a
Oh,
game.
big time.
And now, granted,
Big
the
time.
Jets were not good, Scooter. Granted,
Well,
they
and-
are not
and the
good.
Saints got away with all of that because the Jets
Because of-
are
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Because of
And that's, you know, that's the way the
But
NFL is. It's
there-
not that big a disparity.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, finally, finally, the Saints, and this is a different Saints defense, but they didn't make a newcomer at quarterback look like an all-pro.
Yeah.
Bryce
good.
Petty from Baylor.
Yeah.
Now, granted, this is like his maybe second start, first
Third
start
or second start. Third or second start, yeah.
He has not played
First
very
this year.
No,
First
not
this
at all.
year.
But he was throwing it all over the lot.
Well, he's got accuracy issues. And to
He
me,
does.
you know, my contention on any level of football, you're a big arm strength guy.
Well,
You're a big mobility.
it
arm
makes a
strength.
difference.
Accuracy on any level. Accuracy.
Oh,
as
no,
a
no doubt,
quarterback.
Rick.
You need to put the ball where it needs to be. And Bryce
No
Petty
doubt.
was just not accurate.
No,
mean,
he just
he
couldn't
really
hit the
was.
mark on a lot
I
of
mean,
different.
I'm talking about
Way off.
10 feet off.
Off. I mean,
They had to wave off a pass interference because it wasn't catchable.
exactly.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
hit one long one, but then a few plays later, he couldn't even hit
He
a
couldn't
swing
even
guy.
hit it,
A little,
yeah.
a flat, and it bounced to
And-
the guy. 10-yard throw.
And you know, it's like when you don't have that many reps, it's kind of hard to really put yourself in that.
Is it you either got it or you don't?
Kevin, I mean, Josh McNown was out all year. He got all the
Okay,
reps this week.
okay, gotcha. You just set yourself up.
Uh-oh.
Rodgers, he's back.
Yeah.
Threw 2 picks. Is that 3?
Yeah,
Is that common of him to do? No.
No, it isn't.
Rodgers will throw a few picks now.
No,
No, that doesn't happen,
He
Scooter.
trusts his
That doesn't
arm.
happen, Scooter. He knew that he didn't have that touch, that feel like normally he would.
Well,
And you knew
it's-
that was the
it's
reason
game-
why.
It's game speed, game feel, and game speed. He can
But
only
you
do
have
so
to
much
understand it, though, to where you know, Rick, he's been away from the game, what, 3 weeks now? 4 weeks?
6, 7.
Rick, that speed has changed from when he's got back to practice, man, to
I'm
now.
with you on that.
So, yeah, it
I'm
makes
with
a
you.
difference.
Look, the
There's no
Saints
doubt it makes a
score
difference.
on their first 3 possessions. The first one should have been a touchdown, but they score in their first 3. And I kind of agree with Drew Brees' assessment.
Big low.
Yeah.
They hit a low. But the turnovers, I mean, how many possessions you get in an NFL game? 7, 8? All right,
At
offensive
least
possessions.
that many.
So minus the turnovers, they could have had a much better offensive outing, but those turnovers stalled them.
I
3
agree.
turnovers,
That's
very
true, but
uncharacteristic. Very
Yeah.
uncharacteristic.
I don't know, concerned. It's one game. But the one thing what they could not do Sunday, which they've really done so well, so much of the year, they had trouble running the ball.
Yes, they did.
Well, let me
Yes,
tell you the problem with
Whether, you know,
And
until
the
the
Jets'
end.
best player, a D lineman,
Yeah.
was not in the game.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
still had trouble.
But this is the thing that bothers me more so.
With, I hate to interrupt you, with their full complement of offensive linemen finally.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, but they
all of them were
lost
there.
one
They
early
lost
in the
one,
game.
but you're right, you're right. Warford went out with a concussion. Yeah.
But
yeah.
there wasn't much running room.
I agree with you there.
The thing that I guess kind of disturbs me, and I know that's you guys, Rick, I know that's your team. When you're playing somebody like the Jets, that's supposed to be a game to where you can look to have a complete game to when you go in to play somebody like Atlanta, that you know you're clicking on all cylinders. But to play the way you played against the Jets,
Yeah.
no, Rick, that's unacceptable. You
know
have,
better than that, Kevin.
but still, you've got to put yourself in a position to where you know what you've got working for you. Right now, they had trouble running the ball against New York.
No, but that happens in the NFL. I'm not going to throw up red
I'm not going to
flags
either.
about it.
But you would expect the Saints would have given a much better performance, Rick, against an opponent that wasn't even close to the team that they are, Rick.
Said it in postgame.
Do you think-
Not a good game. They did not play well.
Well, and if you think about it, you know, I'm starting to wonder, you know, did this team peak too soon? You know,
Well,
about a month ago, they were playing as well as I've ever
Okay.
seen the Saints play.
It's-
Particularly
at one
considering
point,
the
yes,
way
they
their
were.
defense played.
At one point,
it's
yes,
a
they were.
question that can be
Yeah.
fostered
Yes.
somewhere in a brain.
Yes.
I don't think so. My contention is this is the NFL. The Jets are an NFL team.
I'm with you.
Todd Bowles is a defensive-minded coach.
I agree.
Okay? They do have some decent players on that defensive side, and they came in, and they have been playing very hard for him.
They have.
All right?
I have to agree with you, Rick.
Yes,
They have.
They bottled
They-
up Kamara pretty good.
Speaking of which, and I guess you watched the game. The Jets coach. I'd hate to play poker with him.
Oh, my God.
That face.
It was this.
Did
The whole
the
game.
The whole time.
expression on his face
whole game.
ever change?
What was that
the
about,
entire game?
Scooter? What was that about? I mean,
The
Arms
expression
crossed.
on his
Yeah.
face never changed. I mean,
Yeah.
don't play poker with him.
Yeah, he's
unbelievable.
I hope they hang on to him. I think he's a good coach.
Unbelievable.
I mean, with a little offensive help, I mean, Roddy Anderson is
young
the
guy.
#1 receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, who?
I know, Rick.
I lost track of this UL Lafayette running back, McGuire.
Yeah.
And I thought
he was number 15 at UL. He was number 15 at UL. I remember him. I remember him, yeah.
He ends up on a Jets. I'm nothing against him.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him in the NFL.
Yeah. Local kid. Local kid.
You know, so they don't have a whole lot of star power.
Receivers made some nice catches.
Yeah.
They did.
No doubt.
They did,
No doubt. No doubt. All right. So again, the Saints win. They keep pace, 10-4 atop the NFC South. The Panthers win again. Everybody knows they have the
everybody
again. Christmas Eve coming up this weekend. Saints and Falcons. We'll leave that one aside. We'll get into that matchup. And
that's a big game for the Saints, man.
I'm gonna bring up something.
It's a big game.
We can do almost a whole segment on
Probably
this
could.
when we come back. Is this the strongest the NFC South has ever been?
In about 10 years. Yeah. We'll get into
that.
when we
Scooter.
talk about the Saints and the Falcons.
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, we'll talk about the curious call. You call it a Rob job.
It was
in Pittsburgh. Steelers and Patriots, catch or not, touchdown or not. Cowboys Raiders had it, and a referee using a piece of paper. I don't know.
Rick, it goes back, and I know we'll come back for the next segment, but it goes back to how I think the first one it happened was in Detroit when Megatron made that catch, and he did. That was a touchdown. I don't care.
Avalanche, yeah.
And we'll talk about it though.
Yeah. All right. 2-minute break. It's our Christmas show. Happy holidays. Happy Yuletide.
Yes.
Holly, what, you going to say ho, ho, ho?
Ho, ho, ho. Why you got me to say ho, ho, ho? What's that all about?
What? We're coming back in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Soundoff60 is presented by Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at L'Auberge Casino Resort. Check us out online at soundoff60tv.com.
On or off the field, training and experience matter. As a board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeon, Dr. Brett Cassio has the training and experience to help you get back in the game. Award-winning research, the latest orthopedic techniques, right here at home. Cassio Sports Medicine.
Enjoy a more reliable, responsible, intelligent, and connected indoor environment that easily adjusts to your preferences, no matter where you are. Uncompromising, unmistakable. Luxair. Get connected with a Luxair dealer near you by visiting luxair.com/solar supply.
All right, welcome back to our Christmas show. Did you have a problem saying ho, ho, ho going into break?
No, I really didn't. I mean, I could have said something else like, I could have said something like holiday cheer or, but no, that Scooter would have been perfect in saying that.
Next time you say ho, 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 okay? Just reading between the lines. I'm the lightheaded one.
I'm just saying, man,
I'm
okay?
the one that
You
is
always
sick
pick
with
me
the
to be the little
food.
kid like Mikey. Mikey eats anything. It's like, give it to him, let him try it. You always do that to me, Rick.
You're right. You're right. I do.
I'm always like
No
Mikey,
idea.
man.
You're right.
No idea what y'all are talking about.
Sit this one out, Hobbs. He's right. I do have a
He
tendency-
said, would you mind, Kevin, saying, ho, ho, ho? I said, well, Rick, no, I don't mind. He said, well, go ahead and say it. I said, ho, ho, ho. I said, well,
Is it
I
me
would have
or am I
rather,
getting hot in
I
here?
woid have rather said holiday
You're right.
cheer or
You're
we're in the
right.
Christmas
Leave it
spirit.
alone.
But to make me say ho, ho, ho,
My bad.
that makes me look,
I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. You're right. I do throw a lot of curveballs at you in that way.
I'm
Have I
always
called-
Mikey, man. You
have
always
I-
treat me like Mikey.
Have I called you an idiot yet on this show?
No,
All right,
yet.
it's coming. It's coming.
Moving on to football.
All right, before
Let's
we go
talk
that,
about-
I just met the lovely Hannah Cormier. She's in-house. She's going to
Yes.
be in our special fourth chair tonight. She's a member of the Los Angeles Clippers dance team from the NBA. She's in town for a very
homegrown, right here from Lake Charles.
So we'll have her on later on in the second half hour of the show. All right, that's going to be fun, and she will definitely brighten up this show.
She's going to make y'all look good because I look good.
Oh, God help us tonight. Yes,
I'm just saying.
You do in the Hugo Boss. Yes, you do. That's an Italian cut suit if I ever seen one. I really do.
I love you guys, man. Yeah. Happy holidays.
You know, speaking, and you're like the fashion, you know. I know, not by the way you dress, but it's intriguing to me. Men's fashion now. You can wear pinstripe against a check shirt with polka dots.
Yeah, you can. That's the end thing, Rick. Rick, let me tell you what I do so you guys will learn my secrets. I go to these high-end department stores and I see how the mannequins are dressed, and I take
pictures. Oh, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. And then you go out and match it up.
Yes,
that way.
you do. Now, see, I've just told y'all my fashion design secret. Come on now, folks.
Just send me some of your pictures.
You want to hear my fashion
so I'll get a good laugh.
All right, here's mine.
Oh, my goodness, guys. Come on.
I basically watched The Sopranos for 12 years.
Yeah.
And I saw all my paisans.
Now, those guys wear some high-end suits, Ricky.
Black on black.
They do. That's it.
So color. I mean,
all the way.
It's a black shirt, black jacket with a black tie.
Yes, Rick,
or
all the way.
A little silver or something like that.
You can't go wrong with that, Rick. You're in, buddy.
How much time
You're in.
have we wasted in this segment?
Anyway,
all right,
we're just talking.
Quickly. All right, we're
Here we
probably
go.
going to run long in this segment. All right, Steelers and Patriots.
Wow.
Pittsburgh hasn't beaten the Patriots in a meaningful game in like 12 games. I don't know what it is. If they win this game, setting it up now, big for Pittsburgh. It could decide. It could decide home field advantage, which
no
is
doubt.
huge.
Probably will.
No doubt, Rick.
Will in the AFC side of the playoff. Brady takes him 70 yards, 75
Dude, but he almost blew it on the second play.
They take the lead. I mean, Gronkowski everywhere. 9 catches,
you know what?
170 yards.
Let me just say this. Some people got different opinions about Gronkowski and this and that, about he's just arrogant, he's this and
Criminal
that.
hit against
But let me tell you,
White.
that was low down. I'm not going to take that away. But when it's time and you want to go to a guy that you know can handle the pressure, you better throw it to him. You better throw it to him.
Pass off the ground.
Off the ground, Rick.
That was
Shoelaces, baby.
Inches off the ground. All right. So Pittsburgh, New England has a late lead. Ben Roethlisberger, 3 plays. He takes him 80 yards.
They was doing it. That was the best game, Rick.
Inside the 10. 28 seconds to go in the game.
28 seconds.
Ben hits a tight end.
Second down.
Second down.
Key to remember that. Second down. Hits the tight end. He goes. His knee is on the one, but he's not touched.
And you're right, Rick. You're right.
Stretches. Clearly breaks the plane.
And that's all you have to do, Rick.
The ball comes out.
Look, Rick.
The refs say touchdown.
That's what he said.
The booth says no touchdown off
Rick,
the board.
We'll
let it stand for there. Right?
What's the difference? Like
Game
most,
over then. Game over.
What's the difference? Like most quarterbacks and stuff, when they're on the one and they go over the pile and reach over, and a defensive player.
Runners, not receivers.
Yes.
That's what they say about.
Okay, I get that. I get that, Scooter.
It's the rule that's flawed. We'll go.
All right, Scooter.
Give me your piece. Give me your piece.
The NFL has lost its ever-loving mind.
You cannot let that determine a game in my book. Steelers win if they let that score go. That was clearly a touchdown. The plane was broken. Regardless if the ball is still in play or not, when you touch it, it's already, once the rule says you have to break the plane and it's a score, whether the ball touches the ground or not.
But let me play devil's advocate.
That doesn't make the NFL right.
Right. The other rule took
what universe, even a parallel universe,
Scooter,
is that, you be quiet, is that not a catch? We all know it was a catch. Why does the NFL insist on insulting our intelligence?
That play.
I don't know.
I mean, use some logic.
Yeah. The manifestation of the rule started 5 years ago with Megatron
Rick,
in Detroit.
yes, that's when it started. That's when it started. And that was the touchdown, by the way, folks. Clearly.
Example after example after example.
Clearly.
Of this.
You know,
They say you have to make a 3-step football move.
Well,
somewhat. That was added into it or whatever to say that he would have possession, whatever. It was one of the play. But all I'm saying.
What's the answer, anti-NFL guy? What's the answer?
Rick, you got to.
Okay, what's the answer?
When you see a catch, you know it.
Oh.
Let me say this, Rick. Rick,
that's not good
let me
enough.
say this.
That's not good enough.
On every offensive play, if you're a ref, can't you call holding if you really want to,
Yes,
Scooter?
more than likely.
Yes,
Nobody
Scooter.
called a penalty
But that's the. But
He's
no,
making a-
Scooter.
he's
The
making a
point I'm
parallel.
trying to make, Scooter, it's a call that you make. It's a call that you make as a ref. On every offensive play, Scooter, that could be an infraction. Yes. That clearly was a touchdown.
They call them on most plays. That's the biggest problem with the NFL.
Okay, they do.
They are making the game
That-
unwatchable.
In some games, they're
That-
happy.
And when it's not unwatchable because of the flags, it's unintelligible because
Yeah.
of the
And
rulings
you know,
from New York on
the
what
thing-
in the hell is a catch.
The thing that gets me, Rick, and they've gotten so strict on players and coaches to where post-game, you can't comment on it at all.
You're going to get fined.
Oh,
You
they
will get fined.
They will. I don't
50,
care about
20 to 30,000, whatever. And I think it's wrong because, Rick, if you're going to make a play based on something that I did, pretty much you gave an opinion. Why can't I go back and say, you know what, I think that was a bad call,
I
ref?
don't know. You know, there was one in the Dallas Raider game that was pivotal. A guy reached out. You were talking to me about it, reaching over on the pylon, lost control.
but
Raiders
that-
don't get the touchdown.
Well, that's
But
kind
that
of.
wasn't a bad call.
It
or a
wasn't.
bad rule.
He should have kept possession of it, and the ball would have been on the one, or it would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, but here is my point on this catch, and it seems like every time we have a new angle to this. Now, what the NFL will tell you, and they can back it up, is that a running back, yes, that would have been a touchdown. But a guy making a catch, in the process of making a catch, the ball has to survive the ground, as they put it. My point would be, the ball did survive the ground because when his knee hit,
Watch it now.
wait a minute, when his knee hit, he would have been down if anybody had
Touched him.
After his knee hit, he then lunges forward with his knee intact with the ground. To me, that constituted the ball surviving the ground.
Because he made contact with the ground. I see your point, Scooter. His knee made contact with the ground.
If anybody is touching him at that point, he's down, and
down
they
to
got
one.
the ball right there.
That's an interesting angle.
His
That's an
knee,
interesting
Scooter,
approach, yeah.
Scooter brought up a very good point. His knee became an extension of his body to say,
I'll add this, though. It seems like there's always a different deal to every one of these plays.
but the call always remains the same, Rick.
Then why
So-
not use
The call always remains the same, Rick, and it's all
The
different.
competition committee who makes some of these rule changes, they really need to take a look at this again. They really do. Because
have
it-
to,
it
Rick.
is getting, its games are being decided by it.
Big games, Rick.
I thought it was a touchdown. I kind of agree with you. Once he breaks that plane, he clearly broke
Touchdown,
the
Rick.
plane with the ball in his hands. But when he goes down, when his arms and elbows, then he loses control. He clearly lost control,
Yeah.
but he had control when he broke the plane. And I think it should have been a touchdown. I think they need to take a look at this. As we go to
I think
break,
they will.
though,
I think they
in
will.
Second down, 12 seconds. Roethlisberger, who has made unbelievable decisions and throws.
and-
why does he do that?
Yeah.
Well, but now
Well,
wait,
it
Rick,
was
you
bad
can't
luck.
blame him. Rick, you
Ball
can't.
caromed. I mean, it caromed into an
He
interception.
doesn't need to do that.
Yeah,
You're
but
right,
but
he doesn't.
but
Go
he.
for the win with a flat fade and then kick a field goal.
Probably right. Probably right.
No, I am right. No,
Yeah,
what?
I won't disagree with that.
I'm not gonna discredit what Coach said. He said, look, let me tell you, every Sunday we come out here for one reason, and that's to
To
win.
win the game.
But
You
that
can win it in overtime.
inexplicable, incomplete call, reason number 9,482 that the college game is so much better than the pro game. They would not have done that in college.
You made your point there. You're
Okay.
finished with your soapbox?
You got it? You feel better now?
Take a pause.
All right.
When we come back. We're probably going to get back a little bit on that. We'll talk some college football when we come back. Stay right there.
Sound Off 60 is brought to you by Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at LaBerge Casino Resort. The boys in the box will be right back.
What makes the perfect holiday beer? More taste, only 96 calories. and maybe an ugly sweater. Happy holidays from Miller Lite.
Enjoy a more reliable, responsible, intelligent, and connected indoor environment that easily adjusts to your preferences, no matter where you are. Uncompromising, unmistakable. Luxair. Get connected with a Luxair dealer near you by visiting luxair.com/solar supply.
Only one light beer has more taste, less calories, and half the carbs. This one. Miller Lite. Hold true.
All right, welcome back to the show here. Merry Christmas. Happy Yuletide.
Yeah, season's greetings.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I like that. This is our Christmas show.
What's your promo for the holidays, Scooter?
You said Merry Christmas.
I said Happy Yuletide.
Season greetings.
Happy Yuletide.
Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas.
Okay,
I like
Not
that,
very
Scooter. Okay.
creative, but we'll go with that.
Feliz Navidad.
Well, you said it already. You're being a copycatter now.
Mele Kalaka.
Hawaiian, is that right?
Yeah, is it Hawaiian?
Listen
Wow,
to Don
Scooter.
Ho.
You
He has
never
all
seem
the
to
Don Ho
impress me.
records.
You never
He
seem
has
to
Don
impress
Ho
me.
records.
Not one
Speaking of
bit.
ho, 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 that's what I meant by ho, ho, ho. Don Ho.
Don Ho. Okay.
He a hoe.
All righty.
Oh, my God.
Moving on.
Remember, this is our Christmas show. It will air through Christmas Day.
It's a fun show, though.
And
It's
then
our
we'll
Christmas
have,
show.
Our New Year's Day show starting on Tuesday, December 26th.
Yes.
Coming up later
Yes.
on in the
New
show,
Year.
Hannah Cormier, a member of the Los Angeles
Yes.
Clippers dance squad, is good, and she is lovely, and she's got the Clipper logo
Yeah.
on, and she's going to talk about a camp.
You know, I
and
wish that we
performing
could have
at
got a
Macy's
segment of
games, all
her
kinds of
actually
stuff.
dancing, and I wish that we could have showed. Maybe we can get that from our promotional guys, and maybe put a segment of her actually performing.
Actually dancing?
Yeah, that would really be nice to have on.
I'm shocked you're not going to ask her to dance for the show.
You never know me. You never know me.
You never know
I can
with
cut something on in Jack James
All
and
right.
find something. For her to cut a cartwheel or something right here
Let's
for us.
talk FCS college football for a quick second. We're down to the final two. The national
Yes.
championship game in FCS is ready.
Yes.
James
All right,
Madison against North Dakota State, two perennial powers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, James Madison, defending champ. North Dakota State has 5 in a row.
Can we cut the dialogue that the Southland deserve 4 teams now?
No. Southland
Really? That's
deserves-
your argument, Rick?
Look,
No?
No, that's
Wow.
pretty much it.
Sam
No.
Houston embarrassed the conference.
All right, so the final score
But
was
they-
55-13. The other final,
Yeah.
James Madison against South Dakota State, was 51-13.
51-17? Oh, okay.
51-13,
Okay.
55-13.
Okay.
You know, South Dakota State had
Sam
16.
Houston couldn't tackle.
No, they couldn't.
No, they couldn't.
All right,
For
I
whatever
got you on
reason,
that.
Scooter, they
Here-
couldn't.
Worst tackling team I have ever.
They're
I
not,
watched-
they're
did
not
you watch
known.
that game? I
They're
watched
not
that
known
game.
for great defense.
No, they're not.
This is the last year for Jeremiah Briscoe.
Yeah.
Okay. This is it for him. He'll probably get a shot at the next.
He's
level.
good, man. He's
But
good.
Here's the kind of question. You know, it's like Sam Houston has been on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Like in the semifinals.
Yeah.
This might be their 4th time. This might be their 3rd time to play, you know, in the semifinal game. I think I have to check the record. How deflating is that? I mean, you get that far and you can't get over that hump, but
Yeah.
they
They
get
were
over
in-
all the other humps to get there, which is
They
a
were
great
in at least
accomplishment.
one
And that's what
final.
puts you in that position, Rick, to be
They were
honest
in
with
one
you.
final.
You are correct, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so they did get to the championship
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
but they have lost several times in
But
the
I think it
semifinals.
was
Yeah.
a similar outcome as the other night.
You know
but
what?
they haven't won the national championship. But
No.
I say, guys, it might be tough for Bearcat fans, but you're getting very far into the
Let me
playoffs. I mean,
let me
that's an
say this.
accomplishment.
You know,
They're knocking at the door, and they're continuing to knock.
if a team like McNeese State would have gotten the opportunity to play, and like Scooter said, Sam Houston just embarrassed the conference. How would,
That's strong.
in you
That's
guys'
strong.
opinion,
This is North Dakota State.
in you guys'
Scooter.
opinion,
This
how
is North
how
Dakota
do you
State.
think McNeese would have or could have
I would
performed.
like to think they could have tackled somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
point taken. Yeah.
You know, I'm giving Sam Houston some credit. Yes, they didn't play very well defensively. That's an understatement. North Dakota State is still North Dakota State.
They are.
Okay.
They are.
James Madison is very good. This is going to be a very, very good matchup. January 6th or 7th.
James Madison is defending, right?
It's a rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a rematch. So again, the powers of it.
They do come up.
All right. Interesting little twist of fate for UL Lafayette. They hire Billy Napier out of Arizona State.
I know
who
that.
Was an offensive,
Look.
who was just elevated as offensive coordinator by former ESPN commentator, former Jets and Eagles and Chiefs head coach, whatever.
Yeah.
Herm Edwards.
Herm
Edwards is about to take over Arizona.
Arizona.
Both of his top assistants leave.
Did you?
How does that make him feel? He's Herm Edwards.
Was he joking when he made the comment about, I'm not real big on them Sun Devils? You remember he made that comment?
Well,
was he
said
joking?
something about
Was he
devils.
joking about
No,
that?
It was like he didn't know what their mascot was.
Yes, Scooter, that's
but
my point.
surely he did.
Maybe I'm gonna take it as a joke. I'm gonna take it Herm was making a joke.
About the devil in my house and something like
Oh,
that.
really?
That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. So I didn't know.
Exactly it, but that's close.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And-
I just think it's an odd twist that both of his coordinators have since. Herm Edwards won't have a problem filling that.
No, he
that
won't.
staff.
He won't.
Billy Napier,
He
though, I
won't.
didn't realize, spent a couple of stints on Saban's staff.
Yeah.
Did he
He's got
really?
2
I didn't know
national
that.
championship rings.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Coach. 2 or 3 years
2
ago. he was on
really?
staff. Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
So
I didn't know
think
that.
The Cajuns got him. They went way out of state.
Yeah.
And they got a guy with some national appeal and
Yeah.
national name. So good for them.
But you
All right.
still, and we haven't mentioned it yet, but has my favorite coach besides Bill Onsberger, Les Miles, gotten a phone call?
And
In fact, somebody asked Miles last week, and he said not one school
that's
in
crazy.
all these openings
That is just.
called him or his agent, either one.
That's just crazy.
It
All
is
right,
crazy.
Coming up next,
Wow.
LA Clippers dancer Hannah Cormier
Yes.
is sitting in the 4th chair tonight.
That's gonna
Not
be fun.
dancing, but sitting in the 4th
Yes.
chair. We're coming back in 2 minutes. Stay right there.
Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at LeBerge Casino Resort, home of soundoff60. Round 5 with the boys coming up.
The 2018 Toyota Camry is here, and it is a remarkable product. So remarkable, in fact, we're going to do something a little different with this commercial. We're just going to spend the rest of this 30 seconds showing you this car. So if you're one of those people that's always said, yeah, the Camry's not really the car for me, you might be exactly who this car is for. Come see it today at Lake Charles Toyota.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's our Christmas show, and what better way near the end of the show to bring in some Hannah Cormier.
Yes.
Straight from Los Angeles with the LA
Yes.
Clippers dance
Yes.
team. We appreciate you coming in. Born and raised in Lake Charles area in the city, went to Barb High School. What brings you back home to work and we hope the holidays too?
So I heard that there were these 3 guys that have a really good sports show. I don't know.
She's
one
good.
of them.
She's good.
Christmas.
She's good.
That just made
She's
my week.
good. We're good now,
We
Hannah.
bow to you.
You're
You are
in.
very quick.
I bet somebody made you say that, but I'm not
One
even
of
going to
them-
go there, though.
One of them told me to come on and say ho ho ho. I don't know why.
That's his line. That's his line.
Okay, but really.
Seriously,
All right,
okay.
welcome to the show, Hannah.
Yes, Hannah.
Good cause while you're coming into town, working
Yeah.
with the kiddos, putting on a dance clinic. Give us the upshot of that.
Yeah.
It's already over, but unfortunately, but they can look forward to it maybe in years to come.
Right.
Yes.
So I've been with the Clippers for about 3 years now. Born and raised in Lake Charles, though. So what better thing to do than give back to the community that was so great to me? And I said, hey, now's the time. I've been in LA for long enough. Let's do it. Let's give back to these kids and Christmas is the time for giving, so
Mm-hmm. Wow.
let's do it. So we're performing at the McNeese basketball game at halftime Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
December
Tomorrow.
19th.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
A great showcase. We've got girls ranging from the age of 4 to 16, and these girls are hungry to learn, some good LA styles, and I bring a little bit to the table.
There you go. There you go. So that's going to be at halftime of McNeese Texas College.
Yes.
And it might be the highlight of the show.
Rick, come on, Rick. Don't say that.
No, it's a mismatch.
I'm waiting on this question right here now. I'm waiting on this question.
Okay, you're from here. I think you said you went to LSU, and you were a Saints-ation at one time, which is the Saints dance line. How do you end up in Los Angeles?
Now, it was always a dream to be on the West Coast because it's the mecca of entertainment.
Yeah.
And I was coming to a close at LSU, and I said, all right, I'm going to fly out, audition for this dance team. And little did I know I would be packing up my suitcases 2 weeks later, and I made the team.
Wow.
That's great.
Now this is the thing, because I'm going to be a little bit more updated on what's going on, because I have girls that watch a great deal of reality shows, and they told me one night, they said, Dad, that little girl is from Lake Charles that's on television. I say, no way, we would have heard about it. They say Hannah Cormier is from Lake Charles. You were on a reality show, Hannah, that showed you guys going through making the squad. It was the best deal ever. Tell me how that inspired you to maybe want to do more things along the lines of doing a reality show, Hannah.
Yeah, the reality show was great. I mean, I'm raw, uncut, and I said, okay, whatever I say is going to stick with me for the rest of the time. I know my mom kind of cringed a few times.
Oh, God, I can imagine. One of the words that we used that around town little girls were saying, correct me if I'm wrong, flossness. What is that?
You know, flossy, you're just feeling good about yourself.
Okay. You have to learn these things, man. Okay. Me too.
Okay.
But
So
is there
write that
anything down the road, Hannah, for something like that you want to do?
Yeah, so we wrapped up the Clippers reality show, and I can't say too much.
Right.
Can't say too much,
Okay.
but I am developing a new reality show,
Really?
Life Beyond Clippers.
Wow.
Maybe following my transition to inspiring the youth in
Wow.
Southwest Louisiana.
Wow.
So we'll see.
Okay.
Now, if there's a place for like this guy, big guy, to be a bodyguard, see if you can write me in on that. I'll do that. I'll walk around and protect these girls, man.
You would?
I'll do that, yeah. I
It's
would.
like The Bodyguard, the movie.
You got to get
Always
big first.
the public servant.
Yeah, he's serving all right. Hannah Cormier, a member of the LA Clippers
Yes.
dance squad, is with us straight from Lake Charles, straight from Barb High School, LSU. Here for the holidays. Are you going to stay for the holidays, maybe, or you have to get back?
Yeah, I leave the 26th. I'm here past
Beautiful.
Christmas.
So you're here for the holidays. All right. So how difficult is it to make a dance team in the NBA in Los Angeles with the Lakers fame girls? Clippers are right there with them. How difficult was that to do?
Yeah, my
You
audition.
got to be pretty doggone good.
I mean,
You got
I'm
to
a
have the
little
whole package.
flossy. You know?
Yeah, okay. And sassy and spicy and all that other stuff.
It was difficult. We had a couple hundred girls
Wow.
show up at the audition, and we're in the mecca of entertainment. Now, I don't want to knock Saints-ations or anything because it's an incredible organization, but in Los Angeles, you are in the hot spot of dancers.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing. Every day I wake up and I think I am living my dream right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's great. It was tough.
And difference of NBA and NFL, and when I go to Saints games or NFL games, look, okay, I'll pay attention to when the ladies go on the field to dance.
Yeah.
It's entertainment.
It
But
is.
you really can't see them.
Yeah.
All right. And TV doesn't show them, but in the NBA, it's different.
They're center
It's
court.
very intimate. So you guys are spotlighted on TV, and the fans can see
Yeah.
you and all that stuff. I mean, it's
Right.
enclosed.
Yeah.
I mean, not like the NFL.
Right.
Right.
The NFL, I would say there's nothing like the Superdome. I miss that. It's wild.
Yeah.
It
Our
is.
fans are crazy with the Saints.
It is.
But with the Clippers in the Staples Center, I could be dancing 10 feet in front of Beyonce.
Right. Right.
And it happened, and I might have shed a tear a little bit last season after that. So you don't see that at the Superdome, but the energy is just.
Yeah. Good point. That's good.
Yeah,
it's different.
that is.
Being up so close in these NBA games, what's the, dancing at timeouts and stuff like
Yeah.
that? What's the funniest things ever happened? Some
Ooh.
interaction with a fan or something?
So Floyd Mayweather is at almost all of our games. He's a huge Clippers fan, so he'll get up and he'll clap for us. But I think probably the most memorable moment for me it was a little bit embarrassing. My first game for Clippers, I had a little wardrobe malfunction, or more so my hair malfunction. Now, I know this is a guy's show, so y'all might not know, but something fell out from my hair on the court. They have no idea what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
If you wear extensions, you gotta make sure they're secure.
Oh, okay.
I was more excited when it was
Oh my God.
Going.
This girl is raw. This is what I like about Hannah Cormier. What you see is what you get. And let me just say, Hannah, to go on record, I think what you're doing for the young kids here in Southwest Louisiana is unbelievable. You've got so many little young girls just want to be pointed in the right, so forth, same as little guys, pointed in the right direction to do something really big and to make a name for your hometown. And I think that's what you're doing. And Hannah, I wish you all the best for all that you want to do in life, because I think you've put yourself in a position to where you deserve it. And
Thank you.
I can't say enough for what you're doing for the young kids, because that's gonna go a long way with you and your success in all the years to come.
It's like the old song, if you can make it in New York, if you can make it in Los Angeles.
That's true, too.
You can make it anywhere.
I totally agree.
Being a member of a dance team in the NBA, and I'm really going back here, but, I mean, all the girls, is it the dream to be the next Paula Abdul, who started with the Lakers, who was kind of discovered as a choreographer kind of dancer and then became a superstar singer? Is it kind of a dream for everybody like that?
It is for certain girls. Some girls want to, pursue singing like Paula, or just crafting themselves to be a next NBA coach, NFL coach, which could be in my future, which goes along with opening a potential studio in Lake Charles.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's great. That's great. All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in. It's
Thank you for
exciting
having
for what
me.
you're doing. And for next year, get in touch with us. If you have further clinics for the girls, let us know. We'll get the word out.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was such a hunger for it before. I said, you know what? It's one thing, to see a kid with a dream, but it's another thing to be like, hey, I will give you the tools to achieve that dream.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Hannah Cormier from Barb High School, LSU, Lake Charles, born and bred. Did some dancing in the NBA with the LA Clippers. All right, we'll take a short pause, wrap it up the Christmas show. We're coming back in 2 minutes to Jack Daniels at LaBerge Casino. Stay right there.
Soundoff60 is brought to you by our friends at Jack Daniels Bar and Grill at LaBerge Casino Resort. Soundoff60 24/7 online at soundoff60tv.com.
The 2018 Toyota Camry is here, and it is a remarkable product. So remarkable, in fact, we're going to do something a little different with this commercial. We're just going to spend the rest of this 30 seconds showing you this car. So if you're one of those people that's always said, yeah, the Camry's not really the car for me, you might be exactly who this car is for. Come see it today at Lake Charles Toyota.
For more taste, less calories, and half the carbs, there's only one light beer to grab. Miller Lite. Hold true.
On or off the field, training and experience matter. As a board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeon, Dr. Brett Cassio has the training and experience to help you get back in the game. Award-winning research, the latest orthopedic techniques, right here at home. Cassio Sports Medicine.
What makes the perfect holiday beer? More taste, only 96 calories. And maybe an ugly sweater. Happy holidays from Miller Lite.
All right, welcome back to the show. We're wrapping it up here at Jack Daniels, our Christmas version of the show. Many thanks to Hannah Cormier for coming in, having a lot of fun. Very talented young lady.
She is.
Very gregarious and outgoing, and that's what you need if you're going to be doing any kind of work in Los Angeles.
The thing that impresses me more so is coming back home and giving little girls, like she said, the tools. I mean, that's what we do.
That's great.
That's
and if you're watching the show earlier in the week, she will guide all the girls that were in her dance clinic or camp at the halftime show of McNeese versus Texas College at Burton Coliseum. That would be Tuesday night. That game tips off at 7 o'clock. Speaking of McNeese basketball, boy, I tell you, when they get into conference play, they got to get a whole hell of a lot better if they're going to take down a team like Stephen F. Austin. These guys are 10-1, and they just got finished beating LSU in Baton Rouge.
10-1.
The power in the SLC basketball is once again sitting there in Nacogdoches.
It is.
Look, in basketball, okay, there's some upsets in basketball. How will this set LSU back? Now, they had a chance to win it, but they miss a layup. I don't know how you miss a layup in the closing seconds.
LSU's deal
has been up and down.
It's been consistency. They were coming off a good win against Houston, and then follow it up with that game, which they just were not.
Well, they had a player for Stephen F. Austin that shot lights out. I mean, lights out.
Everybody that plays LSU seems to have a player or two who shoots lights out.
That's true too, Scooter.
They still struggle with defense.
That's true,
but when you take on a Southland Conference team in Baton Rouge, it is their NCAA tournament game. I mean, everybody's going to give you your A game. You're going to get maximum effort out of these guys. So you got to be able to match that. Yeah. And obviously LSU didn't.
That is not an excuse.
It is not an excuse.
I agree with
you got a chance to win it, and the remaining like a 5 seconds.
That's a game you should win, Rick. That's a game you should win.
So the Cowboys, the McNeese Cowboys lost 2 on the road. North Carolina Central, and they go up to Pitt and lose to Pitt. Again, Dave Simmons. Now, okay, so they come home after another long stretch. They've got to beat a Division I team. And Texas College ain't a Division I team. And then conference play. They got to get their act together, and they're going into, and again, Stephen F. Austin apparently is going to be the top tier.
They are.
Right? 10-1?
They are.
Anyway, so we'll see against Texas College. And I wasn't, look, I'm not being disparaging about saying these girls might be the highlight of the game, but, all right, closing out with this, this is again, another billionaire power broker gets caught up in sexual harassment. Jerry Richardson, the owner of the Carolina Panthers, is under investigation and saying, I'm selling the team at season's end. 81 years old. I don't blame him for selling the team.
It's worth $2 billion.
$2.3 billion.
Too sad for him.
Sad about it, Scooter.
Really. Smokes. Allegations of sexual misconduct in the office place and racial slurs. This is, the only owner of the Panthers. Now he's selling the team. I don't know. It's sign of the times, guys. Sign of the times.
Rick?
He'd make his money.
Oh, that's no doubt.
I don't know.
But you know what?
Former NFL. I don't know. Real estate, banking, I guess.
I think he's a banker guy. He's a banker.
If he's based in the Carolinas, it's probably banking.
Yeah, Charlotte's a big banking town.
Yeah. All right. It's ended up our Christmas show.
Yes, it is.
Guys,
what
have
a great show,
Christmas
man.
week. Have a Merry Christmas.
Get well, Rick, man.
I'd shake your hands, but I don't want to
Get well. The boys
okay?
need you, bro.
Have a great holiday week. Same to you guys. Have a Merry Christmas and safe holidays. We'll see you on Tuesday, December 26th for our New Year's.
I'm looking forward to that
show.
No doubt about that, Rick.
All right. You want to close it out with what? Your Merry Christmas phrase? Don ho, 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 everybody.
Merry Christmas.
We'll see you next
Be safe,
time.
everybody. We love you.
Right. I think you did.
I think you did. Okay.
Soundoff 60 airs on Sunlink Cable Channel 4 Monday through Sunday nights at 9 and again Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10. Soundoff 60 also airs throughout Southwest Louisiana on Vive Broadband Channel 6 at 9 p.m. Check your local listings. Post your questions and comments for the guys and access our website and our great advertising partners at soundoff60tv.com.